The Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto. Crypto, no more. If you don't understand that.
Emotion will take you to another place. The red candle can't stand you. Right here, baby. Don't flip, yo. Where's Wall Street Pete? Sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, every day you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. Talk about going to the moon and going soon. You hit that bell, all notifications. So we do go live. We get this stuff immediately. It's happening. I told you last night before I went to sleep. Before I started laying down. And good morning, Sean. Good morning to the wolves. Everybody who hits this like and subscribe and watches every day. I do appreciate your support very much. Getting into the news right now, currently, we're hitting resistance right now, and we're going to give you some levels to watch out for, but, you know, this is the morning. You want to buy the dip, have a sip kind of moment. You're enjoying buying the dip, right? We didn't wait for 13,000, thank gosh. Here we are this morning with some crypto news. Looking for some levels right now. Currently looking at the Bitcoin price on TradingView. You hit the like button, please. Right now, 1,700 we broke through, trying to get above for Ethereum, as you can see. Now, 24,000. That is the number for Bitcoin right about here in this area here. You're looking to see we're trying to finish a price level above the 24.3. If you can get a 24,300 Bitcoin on a daily finish tonight, if you can get that within the next anytime soon, this would be very important to find out. There would be a short squeeze, and then we'd be talking erase 26,000. We'd be talking straight to 29,000. As none of this is financial advice, pay attention to the gentleman twice as nice. This is what we talk about. Bitcoin crypto news could be a big W forming right in here. We're getting the bullish momentum. Total crypto market cap currently the 1.1 trillion. So it's something to pay attention to. I'm excited for this. Did not expect to hit the 1.1 again so quickly. Excuse me, I'm dropping shit over here. But I'm excited for this move. A little bit of some crypto news, and I would be buying some right now. Between Polkadot and Cardano, I don't know which one to buy more of. Alchemy partners with Astar Network to accelerate Web3 development on Polkadot. So pretty interesting here. Blockchain developer platform Alchemy and Innovation Hub Astar Network have partnered to supercharge Polkadot development. The move will make it easier for developers to create dApps on Astar Network, Polkadot's leading parachain, and unleash a wave of Web3 creativity. So, as we already know, the Web3 layer, Web3, speaking of Web3, we'll talk about Biconomy. But this is pretty exciting. As you can see, there's some big news coming in the Polkadot system. Cardano-based smart contracts surpassed the 3,000 mark for the first time. Pretty excited about that as well. That has never happened, as you can see, for the first time. The Cardano network had significant update in September 2021, which included the incorporation of smart contract functionality, making the blockchain capable of faster scalability and performance. And now we do have the vessel hard for it coming out this month. I'm pretty excited for this. So pay attention to what Cardano may be doing. Smart contracts on Cardano reached 3,002 mark on August 1st as per statistics from Cardano Blockchain Insights. Plutus is part of the ecosystem. Pay attention definitely to mention, as I said, the Vessel hard fork will be coming out this month. Expect the price to move. You hit the like and subscribe. 1.29 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. We should be getting 100 likes a video with that many subscribers. I do appreciate the ones who are doing so. Thank you so very much. As I said last night, we were going to sleep. I think this is the one. No, this is 1 hour ago. Would be impossible, right? Last night, before we went to go put our head down, 10 hours ago, I said this Bitcoin is about to explode any day now. I wanted to say by the morning, by the time you wake up, you'll see a price action. So currently right now, Bitcoin trying to break through this 24,300. We must break above. Smash through. Once we do, there will be a short squeeze where all the liquidation, everybody's shorting Bitcoin right now. They're shorting. I believe that there's another price coming down to the downside. Why? Well, this article right here makes a lot of sense. I like what he was saying. Rec Capital tends to rally exponentially after the halving. The next halving is April 2024. My task is to accumulate as much BTC as best I can in preparation for that rally. This halving principle underpins my investing theses and informs my dollar cost averaging at these prices. Pretty excited because dollar cost averaging is something you must do no matter where we go into this crypto space. You dollar cost average in, you dollar cost average out. Little thing to think about while we're getting this big bump to the upside, as we have not confirmed the bull flip trend yet. As you already know, when we confirm the flip, we will already be halfway into this system, right? Unfortunately, in 2015, bottomed 547 days before the halving. In 2018, BTC bottomed 517 before the halving. Discount March 2020 crash. Now, if Bitcoin is going to bottom 547 days before the upcoming April 2024 halving, then the bottom will occur in Q4 this year. Now, give that something to think about. It's just some thoughts, fundamentals. I see where he's coming from, and it may be something to pay attention to. I believe 17.7 is the bottom, but currently many are calling for the 13,000. Why a lot of people are not following into this current mess. But right now, like I said, we'll break down Ethereum and Bitcoin. And currently right now, some altcoins are taking some good jumps. Looking for Biconomy hitting the 65 cents. Coin 98 went from 49 cents all the way to 67, 70 cents. I was watching that happen. That was pretty wild. So currently right now, if you see Ethereum, I was the gentleman who told you at 11.25 we'd come all the way up to 17.31, hit some resistance, and that's what we're doing again and again. So we are breaking out, but I do believe that this FOMO takes us through. We are breaking out of a falling small wedge. I did also tell you we'll retrace probably to 1552. It's like magic. I get that. It's called technical analysis, so not really trying to sound cocky, just being realistic here. What do we see happening? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were sleeping in the back there, hit the like and subscribe because this is an ultimate cup and handle. Here is your handle this morning. If you ever see a coffee mug and the cup and the handle, well, we currently have just finished our handle, and we're now bouncing to the upside, getting that range we're stuck in right now. And what range are we stuck inside? Currently, we are stuck inside of this range in the cup and handle, going back testing to the upside of the 1731. And if you notice, that's exactly where we are having resistance. I expect this to play around. If we cannot break through here, we will possibly fool around in here until we do so. I'm very confident in that. The more times you test this Ethereum price, and I want to get this out of here, the slope, even though it looked like a nice falling wedge. That's not how it's done. And there you go. There's your little falling wedge that we broke out of, as I said we would possibly do. And here's the 2,000 mark I said we'd get to. Well, we're finally breaking out of the falling wedge quicker than I imagined. I said it would happen possibly before August 7th. This will break out, and I meant to say before the 7th, but it's fine. It's happening 2 days sooner, which is fine with that. 1552 is my bottom Ethereum price, hitting to the top of the 1731. I do see this happening, and as I do see us touching and perhaps keep trying to touch there, which I think like this one's going to be a quick one. There's too much FOMO in. The FOMO is real as mother effing steel. 1.1 trillion market cap currently right now, trending. OP trending, it is over. OP yesterday was trending. It was kicking some ass, if you notice. Now it's settled down. The only thing moving right now is Luber. LOOBR is up 30%, kicking some ass there. That's pretty interesting. B&B bread and breakfast. I've talked about this a couple times. I decided to get some bed and breakfast. Seems to be a wonderful move currently in the last 7 days, up 11.75%, 11 and 3/4. Polkadot. I expect big moves coming. We'll see what happens between this and Solana. Solana is actually making a little headway back after the little hack system that they had. Notice Dogecoin. Dogecoin will continue to do nothing. You'll see this boring stuff. I don't know if Dogecoin is going to survive this. I really don't. I keep saying that. It's concerning. It's concerning to watch Dogecoin, and as you see, it's falling from the top 10. It's concerning to watch something like that maybe go to zero. And I'm telling you ahead of time while you still have money left in there. Avalanche, $24. We're looking to get back to some big rhythm here. A lot of these tokens here, even Uniswap. Uniswap looking to get back into some form here where we got a lot of movement to come up to the upside if we're really moving. Ethereum Classic, haven't talked much about that lately. Let's check out some of these tokens before we go. I talked about Biconomy. I did say here, and as you can see right here, we're hitting some serious resistance here. For whatever reason, there's something happening at the 65 cents. Breakthrough, we'll find our 70 cents again. Currently seeming to be a problem. Only a few times we've tested, so I don't think we'll spend long at the Biconomy. This is the web layer 3. I do see support constantly at the 50 cents there, flipping resistance to support, now doing so up here at this level. So 60 cents. Coming back to the 69, as you can see, is a problem. We'll continue to hit that resistance level of the 69 cents until it decides it's done playing around. It's going to break. I wonder if the 24,000 Bitcoin breaks through, because if Bitcoin breaks through 24,000, the 24,300 level that I talk about, as you can see, we're getting these touch points, and I said we shouldn't fall any lower than the 22, and as you can see right now, coiling up action, showing that we could be getting this move. So we'll see what happens. Lots to overcome, lots to overcome. This is that up and down movement to the upside until we finally break out. As I said, I expect this to happen. We'll see. Crypto market cap got a nice little bounce, finally broke through the 1600 Ethereum. I am watching that like a hawk. 1731 I'm there, and like I said, flipping back and forth and just getting a little, this is what I do. Get a little tidbit here. Flip back and forth. I like the 4-hourly. The 4-hourly is my favorite chart, but if you woke up this morning and you saw the daily chart, you might be thinking something a little different. And this is why we flip and flop back and forth. Bitcoin is getting a day. And I did tell you, this was coming, this is happening, throw some indicators up, right? I said we were getting tight as AF. A big price action was coming. I said this yesterday. And currently right now, we're pretty bullish continuing through on the daily. So I do expect something to happen. Oh, wait a minute. Sunday's coming. That's right. We're always bearish on Sunday. Enjoy your pump on Friday. Happy Friday. Yes, what am I thinking? It is Friday. So happy Friday to you, everyone. What's going on, Seller? Hope you're having a wonderful day, because I know you're done with work and you're probably happy as hell to be done, and it is Friday. Currently getting this upward W on the RSI level. No surprise here. Does not surprise me at all. Looking to see that as a possibility when we're finished, and then we'll hit resistance. What is that? Most likely we're going to hit this 24.3. I do see it coming. Absolutely makes total sense, but even on the daily, as I see my Bollinger Bands are getting tight, my ribbon is tight as AF in that daily zone. If you look at the exponential moving average ribbon, whoo! This ribbon's tight, getting ready for some price action. Wouldn't surprise me if there was a short squeeze. Short squeeze is when everyone is shorting Bitcoin, saying that this is going to come down more. It's going to hit this lower, higher low, which is obviously creating a different higher low, which is higher, which is wonderful. What's going to happen here is we're breaking out of this ascending channel. That's what ultimately will be happening. What has been happening? Well, every single time this ascending channel on this slope, we've been hitting resistance. Eventually, we're going to stop hitting resistance at each point, and we're going to break through this symmetrical pattern with the upside, most likely, considering what? Considering that the adoption is now coming back, the talk is coming back because the price is nonstop moving since June 15th. A lot of things are happening. The FOMO's coming in. People are getting excited now. Crypto is coming through here, as you can see on the daily chart. This is looking pretty good, so we may retest this. If we break through there, perhaps this is going to be where our 26,000 comes into play. And when we're really starting to find out, we're going to break through and test. We'll create a new higher high, and that'll probably bring us to somewhere near the 26,000. Fuddle around maybe for a quick second, and then that's it. The short positions, people who are shorting Bitcoin are going to get liquidated. And we're going to find ourselves in the 29,000 price. A lot of people ain't going to believe it, but we're going to be there. And if you really, really think about it, what is the price of 29,000? I miss 42,000. I miss 50,000 Bitcoin. So in reality, this is really nothing to sneeze at. Is this big gains? If you're trading on leverage, will this make some altcoins move? Yeah, absolutely. But we have to be careful. Like I said, there's another level coming through, and it's the 40,000. That's what we'll find out. Is this a bullish trend flip? That's what I want to say. That's when we'll find out. 13,000. Will no longer happen. You got to tell yourself that. Bitcoin will no longer find the 13,000. You've been sitting here waiting for 13,000. And you know what? What's really sick right now? I have to put a question mark at this point. I was confident at that point in time when we did the video, and I said it would probably be a great short position. I don't know if that's a great short position, because at the way this thing is moving, we could go so quickly parabolic. I don't know if you remember these big falls. Yeah, these were big falls to the downside. They wouldn't stop. Yeah, that happens when we're in a bull market. It does that, and it won't stop. So there's a chance. There's a chance, ladies and gentlemen. The FOMO will be so real, the price action will be so quick that all the YouTubers you watch, all the people that talk, technical analysis talk this 100K, it could move in pretty dramatic price range. So be careful with that. This is what happens in a short squeeze or the opposite, of course. So pay attention to that. Anybody want to talk about an altcoin or anything that they're interested in, that they've been putting money in, when they think that this may correlate to the price of 2,000 Ethereum, the 24.3. So what will happen is we'll probably break 2,000 Ethereum if we break 24,000 Bitcoin. So understand that. That's the levels we're looking for, by the way. 24,000 Bitcoin, and we're looking to break that 1731 Ethereum. So somebody wants to talk about RAD. Is that the Ethereum blockchain? We'll put it because it's probably new to Coinbase. RAD is probably that as well. And oh yeah, I wanted to tell some people, if you did not, and let me refresh real quick. We always talk about the crypto news since we just got to the Coinbase chart. Hopper and Elp, however the hell you say it, .im. Right there are two new coins that they're offering free $5. Free $5. I got 30 and a half tokens of Hopper for free on Coinbase. And then I got 7.65 shares of Alp. I sold that immediately, but I kept the Hopper. I'm interested in the token right now, 10 cents on Coinbase right now. 30 and a half shares for free, right? Where do you get that? Nowhere else. So pay attention definitely to mention if it's for free, it's for me. I feel like Cheap Pete from In Living Color, right? How about you sell me 7.6 and you give me 30 more? I'll take 30 more Hopper. That sounds about right. Absolutely, sir. That's what I do. You would do it for me, so it's very exciting to know that I have people that have my back. A couple things we talked about here on the chart. We're getting to RAD, so give me a second. If we did not talk about it, Coinbase, selected by BlackRock, provide Aladdin clients. So now we have new clients coming in, very, very big Intel clients. We'll go over it quickly, but giving big institutional clients access to the Bitcoin crypto space. I thought that was excellent. Japan, real quick, just a refresher, brings back crypto ATMs after a 4-year hiatus. What? So pay attention to that. That will help bring the price to the upside. So I thought that would be some pretty big, interesting news. I currently always refresh myself for the total crypto market cap, up 3.5%, 1.1, getting into the RAD price and how rad it may be. Currently looking at the daily price, and this just looks like the rest of the crypto space. Everything else correlates with it. As I said, where do you think this may go if the rest of the crypto space is moving? As you already know, a couple things happen, right? A couple things happen in the crypto space. Bitcoin moves up. then it settles, right? Retraces a little, goes sideways, and then the rest of the altcoins decide they're going to have their 100, 10 times 50 gains. And that's what's going to happen. Steven, I might be able to get to Polygon if we can do this. Let's see. So I got RAD. RAD, not really familiar with, and I tell you right off the rip if I'm familiar with it, if I'm not. Looking at a couple charts, though, on this currently, and I don't have volume. All right, so we get the volume is in. All right, so we got the volume in, 4-hourly chart. This is Trading View. And currently, right now, boring sideways action is great on the RSI level, but currently not where I want to trade. Not where I want to take a trade. Looking to get down to somewhere similar into the 30 and the 35 range, perhaps even a 37 range. I like to trade, take a long position on. I would not do this. I would not do this right now. I would not take a trade. I'm not saying it can't go up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying it can't go down. There's always an opportunity for a short and long position. And if you look at the ribbon and the exponential moving average, it's like the rest of the market. Looking to get a huge move coming. Currently, right now, my ribbon is tight. You can't even see the colors. Here you can see the yellow. You can see all the different moving averages, everything going on in my exponential moving average. July 29th, 2022. That was obviously good 7 days ago. Pay attention. We had these bands. A lot of money got funneled in or funneled out, so to speak, through the volume. Pay attention to that in the market cap. And then you pull out this technical analysis little chart, and you see what is happening to the ribbon. Well, the money is boring sideways action, of course, like we just said, for 7 days. But when the ribbon gets tight and my Bollinger Bands start to come in, there is most definitely going to be a price action. I cannot stop this from happening unless I had $1 trillion into this, which that doesn't make sense because there's only $1 trillion into the market cap right now. In other words, if I was a whale and I was able to manipulate this market, I could. That's the only way. So I have technical analysis to help me and I use it. And there is a huge price action coming right now. Huge price action. The rest of the market is probably going to explode. I keep saying this. It's going. It's moving. There's nothing I can do. Looking to see if there's anything else that can help me because right now, looking at that ribbon is getting me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because right now there's something happening to the price. What I believe will hit resistance is the first resistance level that we've been hitting in a common trend, and that is right there. Most likely your old support, bring it down a tiny bit to get the exact price, and there we are. $2.63 for the RAD token. Right now it's only $2.50. You may find yourself finding a way better price if we break through. And if we only break through that 24,000 Bitcoin, that's what I'm trying to get at, you'll be able to break through this 26, whatever this is, and be able to come through with a price of 277. I'm not sure what you'll get on your gains, and I'm sure you'd like to know. But this would be probably the next move, and it's a 10 times gain. Now, that's kind of sweet because we don't get greedy. We look for things. This is considered a scalp. I would consider this a nice, quick scalp move. Want to get this for a quick scalp? Okay, I'll think about this move. Got to be very careful, right? What we see currently right now happening is pretty clear. I got a big, dramatic, volatile left shoulder. What I see coming from here now is the head, the inverted head that we created to the dip here. Now I'm looking for the right shoulder, and that right shoulder, ladies and gentlemen, is taking me to the 10.5%. None of this is financial advice, of course. I'm not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear a visor. Call me crazy, but that's what happens in the total crypto market cap. Like I said, relative strength index chart will give me some help. I believe, as we touched a few times, and I'm going to take one last indicator here, and we're going to get to the next token. Last few times, and this is what tells me here, and it helps me a lot because I do see this, we've tested to the upside when we were here. Last time we got here, though, the very last, we fell. But we are in a bullish momentum this time, so that kind of changes. I do see that the last few times we were here, we got a nice pump to the upside, which overrules and overrides what I believe can happen next. Well, if you told me 1, 2, 3, even 4, because it tested 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 tests at this potential support level, and 7 out of 8, we jumped to the upside. I'm pretty confident that you will see a head and shoulders inverted pattern coming with the shoulder to the outside. This shoulder may take you further than the 277, but I'm explaining to you, you always take profits. Do not make that mistake. Falling wedge coming into here is one of the only things I see coming. So if I'm looking for a short-term technical analysis on this, and I'm looking for a short term, you're most likely going to hit resistance definitely at the 262. Why? Because this is a falling wedge that is going to fall maybe before we get the upside. And I've heard of this happening while Bitcoin is going up. This is possible. I want to show you because I'm trying not to spend too much time on this token. But if you notice, we're getting a falling wedge to the T on this. Pretty clear to me. What is happening, and if you pay attention to that, eventually, probably right about there, that's where it's going to break out, and this is what I do. I do this. This is what I do. For real. I can't say it enough. So falling wedge, breakout, pay attention, inverted head and shoulders pattern, it is all there. It is 100% confirmed. It's gotten the Wall Street Pete tag. It's for real. I feel like that's what I should start doing. We broke this down pretty well. And if you like the way I break this down, hit the like, hit the subscribe, because you already know we're going on a ride, and it got the Wall Street Pete approval. And maybe that's my Wall Street Pete stamp. From now on, after I break a token down, if I'm confident in what I just broke down, which I usually am, I'm telling you, these are the things I expect with my strategy. All right, rad is over, and I hope you appreciate that. Because that was a pretty big one there. Block. Sean is asking for block. So, gotta understand, I don't get involved in these coins. I can break them down for you with what I know or what I see, but I don't know the token. So please, if you're a crypto analysis, blah, 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 I don't know all of them. There's fucking 20,000 cryptocurrencies. I can't take it. So there's not much I could do on all of them. I'm going to go with Gate. Gate is another platform I do like. Or you know what? Let's go to Bittrex. Kind of renege there. Sorry, I'm not really a fan of this chart, but this is Block. Is this Block? Is this Roblox, or is this a different? Right now, 4 hourly for Block. I think Roblox is RB, right? If I'm correct. Somebody want to correct me in the chat, please? That would be wonderful. What's going on, Mia? I see you in the chat. I see Sal there. I see Steve, and I see everyone in there. Ethereum Classic, we'll try and do that for you next. You hit the like and subscribe, hit the bell notification so we do go live. It seems like we've hit the bottom here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a token currently describing what the entire market entails. Oh, Blocktopia. Okay, I have heard of that. So I am fibbing. So I see here the trend is your friend till the end. And I'm pretty confident, and if we just break it down all the way, this is 4 hourly. This is my favorite chart. I love the 4 hourly. You got to see other charts. You can't just look at one. You'd be silly not to. Right now, this is a chart that is telling me something has changed. Something has definitely changed in this token. Just by staring at this, not a big deal, right? If you did your trading on that based off what I just said here, you would lose mad money. So we're not going to talk like that. There's a lot of things to put into play, I know. But I'm just saying, stating off the very quick look of that, that was really nice because it tells me that something is happening. We're getting sideways boring action, and eventually money is being flown in. There is volume coming into the asset. If you can look at the volume as the crypto total market cap is moving up, you already know everything is getting some volume. So still at the 1.1. I'm just trying to get a quick touch here of what we're looking at. 4 hourly, we're getting some volatile waves up and down, up and down. I need to get rid of some of the things here, though, because I do want to break it down and give you some price action here. Give you a couple things, what to look at, what to be excited for. And now remember, some tokens lag behind. What a lot of investors do, and I want to talk about this really quick before we break this down. A lot of investors is what they do is they get long on Bitcoin. So some investors will hold 10 Bitcoin, hundreds of Bitcoin, whatever, right? Thousands of Bitcoin. When the Bitcoin price starts moving, they take profits. Well, what they're doing is converting Bitcoin, BTC, to these altcoins. That is why when Bitcoin goes up and starts going sideways, retracing, all of the other coins catch up because the liquidity, the money, the asset is flowing with volume of liquid that has created profits upon profits. Now imagine if you could do that. Imagine making profits and turning profits into profits. That's what you want. to do. Now, I'm looking at the EMA exponential moving average, the ribbon. As you can see, the last two 4-hourly candles are dramatic. So there is volume coming in and out of this asset. The ribbon is super tight. The entire market's FOMOing in. Now, this is the first sign of a FOMOing market. We're getting a big fall down now. As you can see, we got a humongous drive up. As I said, and we got to pay attention to the other assets real quick because I want to show you what is happening. The 1731 price that I gave to you on that cup and handle the other day, and this is maybe 2-3 weeks ago, as I said, at 1125. We will get this cup, we will get this handle. There will be a 1731 that's going to flip from this resistance to support, and it does believe to be happening. So I'm kind of souped about this because I don't know if we're trading in this range anymore. We may actually be turning into a support level of the 1731, which used to be resistance. So pretty souped about that. Pay attention to that. That is very, very important. All signs point to the 2000 Ethereum price coming, but at the same time, you must pay attention to the rest of the market. We talked about inverted head and shoulders patterns. Get to the daily, and maybe you'll see it a little more clear. I'm going to have to get another Ethereum chart because I draw on it like a kid, and I know I do. What is there is there's a shoulder here, right? I'll show you right here with this, the yellow. See the yellow circle? This is Ethereum. I'm going to go to Blocktopia in a second. I'm sorry that I jumped back, but I'm seeing what's happening to the market. It's very important to react. Shoulder, left shoulder. Then, after I got the left shoulder, I got an inverted head all the way on the bottom, which is this humongous cup and handle. So now you're looking at an inverted head, right? Well, what has to form on this right side for us to do anything? It has to form the right shoulder. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this pattern, symmetrical pattern that we fell out of, the last head and shoulders pattern that I spoke of and showed you, this is Ethereum now. Please catch up. Left shoulder, head, obviously 48,000, 5,000, we almost got to. Then you can see the right shoulder coming down, very bearish, bearish, bearish. Now we are creating a smaller head and shoulders pattern to the downside, which is bullish, giving us a shoulder coming all the way back up to the 2,000. Pretty excited about this. This is what I think we should be paying attention to. So if you notice that on the chart, please understand that's why I'm getting so excited. The rest of the market's doing something like that. This chart is a little funky, but I'm looking at it, and I do like what I see. Get to the daily, you'll get a better understanding of resistance and support. There is currently a range that we are trading in right the heck now. And if you could find yourself trading in this range, which currently we tried to break out, which was a big notification here. If you look here at the top, resistance, 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 resistance. Right here, we even broke through. You could even move this up and say that this is something happening. Right there, we can't bust through this candle. 21 cents, almost 22. We're adjusting, trying to get used to this old support level in this time frame. This is Blocktopia now. There was a time of May 21st, 2022 of this year until we broke out. So what's going to happen now? We're going to test this resistance level of the 22 cents. It's going to be very important to finish a candle above that price in order to break out and find yourself at this price. So it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time before you can flip resistance and find yourself trading at about the 35 cent range. That's when you will flip resistance into support. I believe Blocktopia will find its way. Right now, current relative strength, I said, was not really strong, and it's not. But the trend is your friend, and you got to remember how the trend looks. Currently, the trend is from April 2022. This is a long trend. It's taken a long time to find its way through and up. But if you notice, the trend isn't over. We are still trying to find our way. When the rest of these little guys decide to finish this chart, it may ultimately finish somewhere around here, and that would be looking like that. And then that's when the rest of the market could be coming down, and you'll see that, and you'll understand, oh, that's why it did what it did. People took profits. They knew 35 cents would be resistance. Why? Because back in March of 2022, we had a little bit of too much support sitting there. It flipped resistance, coming down. We found a new level of support resistance. We'll flip it, break through the 22 cents, and eventually you'll find yourself at new resistance at 35. So that's what I believe will happen. Currently, we got to help Steve out. Steve said he wanted to know what Polygon was doing. So we're going to get to Matic Polygon, and I believe we just talked about that a few days ago, so it won't be too hard to break down, and then we can get to ETC next. Matic to the attic. I would love for Matic to go back to the attic. I don't know why, but I keep seeing Matic Polygon $2.37 stuck in my brain. Don't ask me why. I can't find the token, but I do. I have Matic stuck in my brain telling me that 237 is nice. So here we are getting a fall down to the downside here, and every single time we've gotten here, we've gotten major resistance. So this could be a manipulation, ladies and gentlemen. This is a manipulation. What I see happening, it's a current pattern that has been happening over and over and over and over again. We're hitting major resistance, which is fine. Something is going on now, though. There must be money coming out of the total crypto market space, which is fine. 1.09, we are down a little there, which is okay. Yeah, we're all in for the long haul. We're all in for the long haul when it comes to Matic. And Matic Polygon is definitely going to hit some resistance here, falling through. What I was waiting for was to find 99 cents as a support level and be able to make it finish a candle above that and then just sit there, and we'll be doing some support through there. I'll be pretty happy with that move when we get there. What concerns me is when you get this ascending channel, you do sometimes get this. So we have to be on our heels here, and we have to pay attention, definitely to mention, for the next fall, because this may be fun from the month of June, July, and now in August. But this doesn't happen like that all the time. So we're in a bear market. Remember that. We are confirmed bearish until we flip to the 133, which is just like the rest of the market. Once we break through the 133, and I'm trading above up here, I already know that the market has flipped. Would we have wished we knew sooner? Absolutely, but there's nothing I can do about that. Once we get to where we are, we will have our confirmations. For some reason, I'm dreaming of a Matic at 237. I don't know why, but I'm dreaming of a Matic at 237. Something's going to happen here. This is where I'm probably going to stop staking, take my profits, and do what I can. But please understand. Oh, we just lost. Shit. All right, well, I apologize to anybody, whatever happened, but we got disconnected, I see, for a quick second. We are back, I believe, so if somebody wants to talk in the chat here. Scratch ETC, Bitco, and Golden Pocket. All right, good to hear about that. But if you're looking at the Polygon Matic, we have not really gotten some really big gains here. What I believe Polygon Matic has left in the tank, and that's up to here. And if you want to take this trade with me when it does confirm, 43% on your money. I am staking, so imagine, add that plus 7.2% APY. Takes a year to reach that limit, but still, the bank will not offer you any of that. So I'll take my 7.2 APY. Thank you very much. So here we are right now, coming into this, looking to take on this position when it's necessary. Right now I am forming a double top pattern, very, very bearish, of course. What happened the last time, Wall Street? We had a double top pattern start forming here. Well, Bob, no, I'm just making up a dumb name. It was right here, and it was in June of 20. We got a double formation, came down. So what could happen is we could get another fall to here, manipulating everyone. What would that result in? Well, you already know. You've heard of it a million times out of my fat mouth. An upward W. So pay attention to something similar to that happening. I do believe we get there. 133 will be the ultimate price you have to get out of. If you don't, you're going to be pissed. So that's pretty much the truth. The ugly truth, right? This is a good movie. That was a good movie. The Ugly Truth, that was an excellent movie. So you want to go watch a movie, I'll tell you that one's a good one. Look forward to the NFL picks, parlay picks, we do so. Let's see, Ethereum Classic is next. I'm looking at Biconomy because you got me looking at it. Ethereum Classic. Don't know the last time I looked at that classic. It's probably all the way down at the bottom. Yep. Ethereum Classic. Oh no. Was I right again? Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than this. Last time I did a video, I said there is a falling wedge. There will be prices that we will continue to fall in this wedge, in this symmetrical triangle pattern, until it is time to break out. Well, now that it's time, go back to the video titled ETC, Ethereum Classic, and you'll be able to watch this fun video. Once again, Wall Street Pete nailed it again. I know it's annoying hearing it, exactly as predicted. But at the $41.20, as I said, most likely we'll hit resistance here, come down into this pattern of this falling wedge. This is a daily. What's going to happen is we're going to continue to do so in this until we do this big breakout. And you will be able to take this to the $70, as I said. Pay attention to some of the levels, as you see. This level I'm very concerned about. Probably the $55 range. I would probably 10% out, just so if we get a big resistance, I'm happy I took something, and then 70 never comes. I ain't pissed that happened. So 43.5% trade is coming. Everything's looking. When I have assets and I start talking about these things, you better pay attention, because they're all looking to do the same thing. Big falling wedge, right? Textbook. Pretty happy about this. So Ethereum Classic looking excellent. Don't know if the Fibonacci sequence is correlating with it as well. Let's take a peek, but I do see a bullish flag here. This is a bullish flag. Very, 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 very textbook bullish flag. Woo! Look at the last time we did this move, and this is what I'm talking about. Wall Street Pete's sick dough in crypto. You want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto. This is why you hit the like, you hit the bell, you hit the all notification, because no other guy, no other YouTuber breaks it down like this for you. And if you pay attention to where we're going, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like $55 is the next move for Ethereum Classic. I'm kind of excited for that move. Pay attention to the resistance that we keep hitting here at the 52. That is definitely something to watch. Once we finish above here, probably a cup and handle, inside a cup and handle, will continue to get us through. I'm excited about this. The rest of the crypto space looks very, very healthy. So nothing bad here so far. Got me turning into a wolf. Well, if you see this right now, it makes a lot of sense. And this is what I'm talking about here. There's a new moon coming, actually, this month. Pay attention to that one. You'll be a wolf in no time. But this is why we hit the like and subscribe. Pay attention to these new higher lows, even in this area, as we'll flip. We'll see what happens. Big possible moves. And like I said, the Ethereum Classic is hitting that resistance. If we break above there, it's time to come out. If we don't, well, you already know where we're at. So continue to watch this pattern. Very important. I'm just a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. I appreciate everybody, everyone's support. You hit the like and subscribe. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, similar to the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the CME, except this was the NYMEX, the NYMEX. And appreciate just being able to be there. New York City, how beautiful it was. It was a really nice place to work. Like I said, there was no windows in that area. It was actually a little scary sometimes if you were one of those people that got anxious. Very simple, in a place where no windows, you can't see the weather, you can't see where you're going. But we were surrounded by millions of great people, hundreds of thousands of people perhaps. These people were amazing. I met so many people. We lost a lot of them. A lot of people didn't make it out of this building. I remember some people crying, having $1 million mortgage, $700,000 mortgage. People saying, hey, we're going digital. Trading everything is going to be digital soon. I'm sorry to tell you this, but this place is going to be a ghost town right there. That big place where the crypto market was created, open outcry, everyone would scream and yell. That's where I'm from. And a lot of these people lost their jobs because you can trade and buy. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Used to sit here on the phone, 2 or 3 of them, whatever you could fit in your ears, and talk to somebody that had millions of dollars from China, Ireland, London, wherever you were talking to. You got your clients. And they said, hey, I want to buy 2,000 shares of gasoline right now at whatever futures price, whatever they may be doing, and we got paid $1 a share for that. So if you did 2,000, imagine, just for example, the company made $2,000. $1 a share. What happened? Well, you bought 2,000. What'd you have to do to make your money? You had to sell 2,000. Guess what? Another 2,000 you owe us to execute the trade. This was not working out too well. A lot of people did not like that they had to pay that much money for each share to be executed. I would then tell the broker in the ring, right? Hey, got to execute the trade. At this price, well, you scream and yell, find a buyer, find a seller, depending on what we were doing, right? And then that would get executed. Then they would then have to find where the trade would get allocated to the account. I would then find the account it would get transferred to. The money would then go in, checking margin calls, profit losses, all these crazy things during this time. My liquidation comes at 80 cents per poly. Am I good? It's an excellent question. You're never good, okay? You're never good. You're only good until you take profits. But we'll look at that in a second. Long story short, people were crying, leaving this place, not realizing that this device was going to be the best trading device in your hand. Now, millions and millions of people are trading, investing in the palm of their hands, as opposed to the open outcry that we used to do. This is where I'm from. This is why this place was created. And this is why we are where we are. So let's take a quick peek. It was an excellent question before we leave. And of course, I'm Italian, so it's like we never leave. 1,000 goodbyes. He wants to know, the question was, is Matic safe at 80 cents? I hate to tell you, the truth of the matter is crypto is never safe at any price, unfortunately, as you might not know, or you may already know. Currently right now in the crypto space, if I'm looking right now, and I wish to say, this is forming an upward W in the most beautiful fashion I ever did see. You are safe for the short term. But if this market goes hairy and you get screwed, I will tell you right now, you will see 66 cents as a price for a support on a dramatic fall. So please understand that, no, you are not 100% safe. There it is. I did it again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot we went over it. That should have answered you right there. There is a resistance support level. As long as we're creating this shoulder, you're safe. I see an 83-cent fall, and this is what I see off the lip I showed you. So in theory, maybe that's why you're asking this question, and now I kind of get it. Perhaps you should be safe. But if we were to get a liquidity grab, I would be very careful because it could come through down as a possibility, because for it to create a new higher low, it has to not go past 72 cents. So if it hit 80 cents, it would still create a new higher low. So understand that it could hit 80 cents and this could still be in a bullish momentum to the upside. So like I said, continuing over and over, you are not safe at 80 cents in theory. On this pattern, I would expect an 83 cents fall. So give it for what it's worth. I can't control what the whales put in and out of this market, but I'll tell you right now, at this current time, you are looking okay, but you are playing really with a thin line. So if you would like to maybe fix your price if we start coming down, I would suggest making sure you have a liquidation price a little less than that 80 cents. But hey, what the hell do I know, right? I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday. What are you going to buy with your paycheck that's going to fall on Sunday? We're probably going to fall on Sunday. It happens all the time. And then we'll get a nice kick back up next week. I expect next week to be breaking through this 24.3, which is why if you watched my last video, it says I expect this big move 3 to 5 days. It's only the second day in. Pay attention, definitely to mention. I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care.